How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to play Mary Ann by Ray Charles on guitar. This song is a 12-bar blues in the key of C, and this is something that I talk a lot about here on the channel, is blues guitar. And one of the really cool things about this tune is it goes between two different feels. The first part of the song is more of a Latin-inspired groove, and then we go into more of a traditional, just straight-ahead swing. So I'm going to show you some rhythm guitar approaches for each of these sections. We're going to look at sort of the Latin-inspired rhythm, and then also just a straight-ahead kind of swinging Freddie Green style rhythm guitar. But before we get into it, I really appreciate you checking out the links below. I've got a free book that you can download all about soloing that's going to help you with your blues guitar playing. And also you can get a free blues training series, so you can get access to some videos that are not on YouTube that come with tabs and are going to show you just some essential blues guitar concepts that you gotta know. So check that out at the link below, and with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play Mary Ann by Ray Charles on guitar. Now we've got a blues in the key of C. And we're going to start off with the Latin-inspired section. The song kind of has two different feels. One part of the song has more of a Latin-inspired rhythm, and then the next section goes to more of a standard traditional swing. So we're going to start off with the Latin-inspired part. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to use basically 3 chords for this first section, and they're what we call our 1, 4, and 5 in the key of C. So this is a blues in the key of C. We're going to start on a C7 chord, and that looks like your basic open position C chord. We're just going to add our pinky to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. I'm muting the low E and the high E, so lots of muting going on with these chords. C7. We're going to play 4 bars of that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to an F7 chord. Now, most people will typically play this like a bar chord like this, F7, but I prefer this thumb chord. And it looks like an open position D chord. I've just shifted it to the 1st fret starting on that 4th string. 1, 2, 1, right? 1st fret there. Then I bring the thumb over the top and play the 1st fret on the low E. So that's your F7 chord. Now that's going to last for 2 bars, and then we'll go back to C7 for 2 bars. So that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, then back to C. Then we get to the last 4 bars, and in the last 4 bars we're going to bring in the G7 chord. Now this is going to be the same as your F7. All you have to do is bring it up 2 frets. So we're going to start on the 3rd fret now, and we'll be playing a G7 chord. Here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, then back down to F for a bar, and then back to C7 for 2 bars. So that would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right there, you've got your 12-bar blues. So altogether, it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 12 bars there of that chord progression using the 1, 4, and 5. Now let's add a little bit of rhythm to it. So I played this groove at the beginning. And that's what I would put with this chord progression for the Latin-inspired section. So here we're going to play the 5th string. We'll start with the root note of each chord. So we're going to play the note C, and then we're going to go down, up, up, up. So we're going to go down, down, up, up, up. And there's a lot of muting going on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm doing that with my fretting hand by just releasing the pressure of the chord. You can immediately stop a chord just by releasing the pressure like that. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and start again. I'm also muting the bass note like. So it takes quite a bit of control there to get that groove together. And then what we're going to add is going into that 2nd strum, we're going to add a little rake through the strings. And that gets a really cool feel like this. So just try that. See if you can get that groove going. So if I put that together with the 12-bar blues, it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what I would play for the Latin-inspired section. Then we move into just a standard kind of shuffle or swing feel. And we're going to play more of what I call Freddie Green style, which is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we brought in one new chord here. There was a little substitution, and then we adjusted these shapes to be what I call shell chords. And these are just 3-note voicings. So instead of playing the full C7, I'm going to par every chord down to just 3 notes, the first 3 notes that you would strum starting from the 6th string down. So I'm going to play those notes. Now, rhythmically, I'm playing just quarter notes with a little swing kind of shuffle in there, an 8th note upstroke on muted. Muted just scratch strums, but I have an emphasis on 2 and 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Lots of pressure and release with the chord. Same progression until the turnaround. Now here's where Ray changes it up a little bit. Instead of going 5 down to 4, he plays 2, 5, and then goes, has a little break there. So this is a standard jazz chord substitution, as you know, a lot of jazz players will play a 2-5 in the blues. And so that's going to look like this. We're going to play the 5th fret on the 5th string, then the 3rd fret on the 4th string, and the 5th fret on the 3rd string. Everything else is muted. That's a D minor 7 shell chord. Then to G7. Then we're going to just play single notes. C, G, G, and then I hit this G11. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4. And then we're back to kind of the Latin-inspired groove. So let's play through just the swinging version of this 12-bar blues, putting in that 2-5 turnaround and then the little figure. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's the two main sections. Now when we end the song, we're coming out of the 12-bar blues, and we do a break in bar 11, and we play what's called the Count Basie ending. It's gonna sound like this. And so what I did there was I just hit the note C, and then I go to octaves. 5th fret on the 3rd string, 8th fret on the 1st string. We just go Count Basie. That's what we do there. So, And then this is a great chord, C9 sharp 11. Have fun practicing Mary Ann by Ray Charles. I hope you got some value out of today's video. Before you go, don't forget to download my free book all about soloing and get the free blues training. You can get tabs and some videos, again, that are not on YouTube, that are multiple camera angled and come with detailed tabs as well. So check that out as my gift to you. As always, leave any song requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time.